what if Tua isn't the guy? And I know this is not fair, but I'll say it anyway. And I know it upsets the Tua crowd and the Miami crowd. And I know this is totally a generalization, but I'm going to say it anyway because I thought
June,
it.
It's totally
because
fine.
because I thought it, and I'm going to say it. If that's the way he feels about Mahomes and the offense that made him who he was, or helped make him, give him the opportunity to make himself into who he is. That said, if he feels that way about Mahomes and Reed, how is he going to feel about this new situation when it doesn't invariably go very well?
Did you catch that? Rich Eisen just said that the Miami Dolphins will invariably fail. So for some of you that may not be into the thesaurus and dictionary world, let me tell you what invariably means. According to vocabulary.com, invariably describes things that don't change and never vary. They're predictable. Many people invariably start each morning with a hot cup of coffee. So essentially what Rich Eisen just said is that the Dolphins are going to fail. There's no doubt it's invariant. They're going to fail. It always happens. That's what Rich Eisen just said. So I'm not sure what happened to Rich Eisen. I used to watch him back in the old days of ESPN, back in the late 90s, when he and Keith Olbermann actually did some good news reporting, some good sports news reporting. But something happened along the way, and I don't know what the heck happened. Wait a second. Actually, I think I do know what happened. Yeah, that's it. That's for sure what happened. So anyway, in a recent show, we're going to dissect some of the comments that Rich Eisen had to say about the Miami Dolphins, Tua, and Tyreek. It seems as though at this point, Rich Eisen has fully jumped on the hater train. Let's check this out.
I don't know. He's now been paid down in Miami. What if Tua isn't the guy?
What if Tua isn't the guy? Come on, Rich. Come on. You've been in sports for basically your entire life. And now you're questioning whether Tua is the guy. Based on what? Everybody, once again, forgets that he had a catastrophic injury that went into his first year. Then we had the whole COVID thing. So come on, guys. Be real here.
It should be all set up to succeed.
Yeah, Gesicki and...
Gesicki, yes.
And I know this is not fair, but I'll say it anyway. And I know it upsets the Tua crowd and the Miami crowd.
Be careful.
And you know
the Tua crowd. Everything they're trying to do relates to the picture of the guy who I just showed you a little while ago. They think by the way, what is a Tuanon? Like, what is a QAnon? There's no such thing as a QAnon. So there's no such thing as a Tuanon. But if you want to put us into that category, okay, that's fine. We'll run with it. We're Tuanon. We're proud of it. We're proud of the Miami Dolphins. But, you know, it's just a little dig that he decided to throw in there. Let's continue.
We're salty Tua, and I'm very. I'm not. I like Tua
That's what I'm saying.
lot,
You're a fan
and I'm
of Tua.
rooting for him. Right?
You're a member of Tuanon.
I don't know if I'm a member of Tuanon.
You were early on the Tua train.
So he was early on the Tua train. They all were. Everybody loved what he did out of Alabama. Everybody loved the comeback win that he threw that touchdown when he stepped in for Jalen Hurts. Everybody loved what he did for Nick Saban. Now he shows up in Miami and, oh, hey, this guy's not that good anymore. This guy is suspect. We don't know if he's got an arm. I know we saw him throw a 50-yard pass for a touchdown at Alabama. I know there's highlights all over YouTube showing him tossing the ball big time for the Miami Dolphins. But, hey, you know, that was last year. We're not really sure what the kid can do.
Absolutely, I'm on the Tua train. That guy, salty Tua, connects.
Good job, Jay.
And they start scoring.
Salty Tua. What does that mean? Can a guy not say what he actually feels at a press conference? Are you calling, Justin Herbert Salty Justin? Are you calling Joe Burrow Salty Joe? No, I believe last year there was a lot of memes going around about Joe Burrow, and he was cool. He had the big furry Joe Namath type coat, and he had the sunglasses puffing on the cigar, and he was badass Joe Burrow. But Tua is salty Tua. Every little nuance that they say is just another dig that they're trying to put on Tua Tagovailoa. I said it right, didn't I? Let's continue.
And 24, 30 points a game, right? Like, they've got an offense that's going to be quick and fast and a coach who can scheme it, right?
They got a cool
We're
ass
assuming.
coach. Like they're
Right.
a fun team.
And a running game that can complement it. And I know this is totally a generalization, but I'm going to say it anyway because I thought
June.
it.
It's totally
because
fine.
because I thought it, and I'm going to say it. When I read Tyreek Hill's comments about his texting to his agent, if that's the way he feels about Mahomes and the offense that made him who he was or helped make him.
The offense that made him who he was or helped make him who he was. You see, even that doesn't give Tyreek the credit he's due. They never said that when other guys left teams. Have you heard anything about the receiver that left the Packers to now go to the Raiders? Devontae, awesome guy. Have you heard anybody say, well, Aaron Rodgers is what made Devontae. He's not going to succeed with Derek Carr. It had nothing to do with what Devontae could do. No, you don't hear that.
Give him the opportunity to make himself into who he is. That said, if he feels that way about Mahomes and Reed, how is he going to feel about this new situation when it doesn't invariably go very well?
How does he feel about this situation in Miami when invariably it doesn't go very well? Like I showed you in the definition earlier, invariably means it's already a done deal. It's going to happen. You're going to wake up every morning and invariably have that cup of coffee. Invariably, these guys are going to hate on Tua. See how that works?
When Belichick might pull his Jedi mind tricks, his dark side mind tricks on Tua.
How'd those Jedi mind tricks that Belichick pulled last year work out? Nobody seems to remember that. 3-0. Tua is 3-0 against the Patriots. It's been completely memory hold. Don't talk about that. This year. That's this year. This year, what are they going to do when Belichick does the Vulcan mind meld on Tua and the Dolphins invariably fail? What the hell are these people talking about? I just don't get it. It's complete insanity.
And he's been paid now. Now he's been paid. So I think he will feel more entitled. And again, I know that's a word that sounds infusing.
Let me ask you a question. No one would confuse me as a Juneteenth rally cry going crazy nut. No one would ever confuse me of being a BLM follower. But what he just said there, what he just said about Tyreek feeling entitled, if that wasn't a racist statement, what is? Did Rich Eisen say that Cooper Kupp, after signing that huge contract with the Rams, might feel entitled? But he said that about Tyreek, and it just flowed so naturally. But he knew after he said it, or just about when he was about to say it, that it could be a lightning rod. He thought about it. He stopped. He paused and said, I shouldn't say this, but I'm going to say it anywhere. And this word may cause people some problems. It should. You should have never opened your mouth and said that Tyreek Hill might feel entitled. I know a lot of you guys don't want to get involved or get mired down in politics, but with everything going on these days, why would you say that a black wide receiver, Tyreek Hill, would feel entitled? I'm going to tell you why. Because there's no holds barred when insulting the Miami Dolphins. I guarantee you he won't say it about anybody else making the money, getting paid for being a wide receiver, for doing well at their previous team. But now all of a sudden, Tyreek Hill is entitled. That's just piss poor, man. That's really bad. And the other black guy on set should have jumped all over him. Let's continue here.
Again, I know that's a word that sounds infusing and could be denigrating as well.
You see how he paused there? He knew it could be denigrating. He realized it when he said it, it could be denigrating, but he said it anyway. He wouldn't say it about any other receiver, not even a white receiver, but he said it against a black Miami Dolphins wide receiver, Tyreek Hill. He knew it. He said the word denigrating. He understood what he said, but they don't care. They'll take the gloves off against the Miami Dolphins. This is just really bad reporting by some of these guys out here. This no filter stuff can sometimes get you in trouble. I'm surprised that people aren't just screaming at him for calling Tyreek Hill entitled.
Remember, this
We've
team
seen it.
did win 8 of their last 9 too, though, Rich.
Who, Miami did?
Yeah, so
Wait, did Rich Eisen, an NFL reporter, a guy who's been in broadcasting for 30 plus years, way back in ESPN, he didn't know. He didn't know that the Dolphins whooped up on the Patriots. How piss poor. Let's go ahead and rewind that.
Remember, this team did win 8 of their last 9 too, though, Rich.
Who, Miami did?
Yeah.
They won 8 of their last 9. Who? Miami did? He didn't know. He was completely caught off guard. How does a guy get on a show? Someone as established, someone as polished, someone as experienced as Rich Eisen, get on a show, start denigrating Tua, Tyreek, and the Miami Dolphins, and go, Miami did? Miami won 8 of the last 9 games? I didn't know that. He didn't even know. Wow. Think about that.
And they fired their coach that launched 1,000 lawsuits.
He's ticked off because they fired Brian Flores. Yep, they fired Brian Flores, and the Dolphins are better for it. But you're ticked off about that. But saying that Tyreek Hill is entitled, that's pretty much fine. You don't really care. Wow, Rich. Wow. Let's finish up.
What a team. Nobody really talks about Dolphins all that much.
Nobody really talks about the Miami Dolphins. Says the guy who's talking about the Miami Dolphins. They can't help themselves. I'm trying to expose what's going on in the media. They absolutely hate Tua, Tyreek, the Miami Dolphins. I don't get it. I've never seen anything like this in sports. Yeah, maybe with Stephen A. and the Cowboys, but a lot of the stuff he says about the Cowboys, he says in jest. These guys actually mean it. They really despise the Miami Dolphins. I don't know why. And I bet you if you asked him, he really thinks, nobody talks about the Miami Dolphins. I'm going to tell you something right now. Any post, anywhere that somebody posts about the Miami Dolphins, YouTube, Twitter, the Dolphins trend daily on Twitter. Just about every YouTube video you see that has something about Tua and the Miami Dolphins, boom, big numbers. Something is happening. Something is definitely brewing. I don't know why they hate us down here. Maybe because we emerged from the Rona. Maybe because we have a governor that's really fighting for us. Maybe it's the lifestyle. I don't know. But this is really, really weird, and I can't put my finger on it. So what do you think it is? Why do you think there's so much obvious hate going on in the media towards, I guess, the whole city of Miami, but definitely the Miami Dolphins, Tyreek, and Tua? It's very weird, and guess what? It's only going to get worse. God forbid. No, actually, God bless us with a team come September. They're going to lose their minds, but I can't wait. Tell me what you think. And if you like this video and you want to see more about the Miami Dolphins, go ahead and click one of these videos right here. Talk to you soon, and go Fins.
How is he going to feel about this new situation when it doesn't invariably go very well?